All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing out there? I want to send a special congratulations to Memphis is on. I actually was around Young Dolph. I had a quick convo with him, not a long convo with him a couple weeks ago. I want to send a congratulations out there to Paper Route Empire CEO Young Dolph. This is a big time story. You know what? This might be the biggest story for Memphis music this year. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a big deal, man. Young Dolph recently dropped a project. He dropped Role Model, and you know, it's not my favorite Dolph project. Let me just call it what it is. I don't like to lie to you guys. It ain't my favorite Dolph project. It's a couple joints on it. That lipstick joint go hard. But we got to big up Young Dolph on another successful project. So look at this list of all these big time artists, right? Looking at all these artists do these big numbers. This is for this week, right? Now I want you to look under the artist name in the project. I want you to see the labels that are behind these big time artists. Now let's get to Young Dolph. You see what's under Young Dolph's name? Not a label. That says Paper Route Empire under it. What are you trying to say, TALIAFERRO? Get to the point. Young Dolph just sold 30,000 copies first week. You're like, yo, that's a very low number. Why in the hell are you making a video about 30,000 copies, TALIAFERRO? It's actually a very significant number. That is 30,000 copies entirely independent for a first week, which is a huge number to do. So like how you got all these other guys out here with labels, right? Labels are fronting them a lot of this money. They're expecting the back end more, right? They're expecting this, all that money that they got fronted and more on the back end with all these projects, these big budgets and billboards and all that shit. Young Dolph is going out of his pocket to pay for anything that needs to be done from a I know he just signed a distribution deal. I'm not 100% sure if that's kicked in yet, but he's going out of his pocket to find a way to distribute his music, get it on streaming platforms, pay for the billboards and all that. I already had a couple Role Model billboards up in Memphis. He's going out of his pocket to pay for all that stuff. But the benefit is, if he sells 30,000 copies, essentially at $10 an album, Young Dolph just made 300 grand in a week. All right, I'm just being honest. Again, obviously he's got to pay for stuff and got to recoup the money that he put out there, but that's the breakdown of it. He's keeping about 90% of that money that he made independently selling 30,000 copies, and is incredibly impressive. Trust me, any artist you'll name, they're on a label that's backing them. Young Dolph is doing this. He's one of the few rappers doing this at an elite level. A lot of artists are scared to even try this just because they're so afraid that this might go south. Again, we got artists that are on labels who might do 9,000 first week. For him to do 30 grand independently with no push, I think I might have seen one Young Dolph interview with DJ Scream, and then I think he did one with Rap Genius. Other than that, he essentially did this with no press. His fan base just held him down. That Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas, and Texas fan base was the bulk of the sales, and he was able to put 30 grand on the board. Man, when I see a Memphis artist doing something positive like this, I gotta salute it, because there's so many artists out there who are taking the approach of let's go to the label as soon as they offer me something. And if you gotta do that to feed your family, look, more power to you. I've been broke, right? I'm closer to broke than I am rich. So if you got a way to feed your family, if a label's offering you a deal, man, do what's best for you and your family. But if you financially can own your music and do all this stuff that Young Dolph does, hence the name of the album is Role Model, right? And you're in a position of power where you confront this money yourself, pay for this music, to put it out, distribute it yourself, or partner up with a distribution company, put it out, and you can recoup that. You see wins like this. So 30,000, he's not gonna light up any charts with that, but 30,000 independently is a big dub for rap, a big dub for down south rap, and Young Dolph can take that momentum going forward and say, yo, that was a win. So though I didn't love Role Model, I just didn't love the project. I like the Major joint, I like Lipstick a lot. I didn't love this project from Young Dolph. I'm super happy, and I love what Young Dolph did with this project and what his success means. 30 grand, nothing behind you, is a huge number for a first week sale. And also, again, he's gonna do more sales in weeks to come. This is just gonna be his biggest sale for a week. In his first week, he threw up 30,000 on the board, which essentially is about 300 grand. All right, that's a nice little paycheck for Paper Route's own. Salute to Young Dolph and that whole Paper Route Empire. I got 2 new interviews out in the atmosphere with his artists Key Glock and Jay Fizzle. They're on this channel. If you want to check those out, please do. And I also got a legendary Young Dolph interview that still does views to this day. So thank y'all so much for the time, love, and support. Look, when I see stuff like that, especially from Memphis, because I don't live in Memphis and I can't help artists like I want to. I'm not on the ground in Memphis anymore. I'm gonna big it up and put a video out about it. So salute to Dolph. I'm out. If you're into music like the kid, I need you to do me a favor and head over to my music reaction Instagram right now and follow me. Day in and day out, I'm holding it down for some of your favorite artists, especially the ones down south. I'm even reacting to up-and-coming artists with the Ferro React of the day. Anybody that follows the account and shows love to some posts becomes eligible for a reaction. If you want to guarantee yourself a reaction, all you got to do is cash out me a payment. We'll discuss that in the DMs. Please support me and follow this account as we continue to find more ways to help empower our also changing and always growing music culture.